in our skull to the tip of our tooth. You chip a tooth, your body tells you it hurts, right? The neat thing about a horse is the root stops at the gum line. So the top 3/4 of an inch has really no feeling. The reason we sedate them to work on the teeth is because the vibration through the skull pisses them off. So we sedate them so we can get the job done, all right? Don't you wish you had nerves that ended at your gum? All right. And the other thing is that they have roots that when they're 5 years old are 2.5 inches long. Those roots are pushed out of their head throughout life because the feed they eat is very coarse. It's like you chewing on bark. If you chewed on bark for a year or two, you'd be a gummer. Their teeth are designed so that as the tooth is pushed out of its head and they chew the very coarse foods that they eat, and we wear off the bottom, I got extra reserve coming out. What's the downside? When they hit 25, that 2.5 inch root turns to 1/2 inch, and when they're 30, they just start falling out because there is no root. All right. So in the older horses, we tend to find softer feeds. You're doing more dental care. You're kind of checking the breath for bad odor to make sure there's not a gum infection, a tooth infection, or a bone infection. The one thing that's very different about horses is when you open your mouth and you look in the mirror, your upper teeth are lined up with your lower teeth. Your upper jaw and lower jaw are lined up. Do you see something different in the horse? Overbite would be this. What do you see on the back teeth?
Underbite.
Do they line up, top and bottom? No. The lower jaw is significantly narrower than the upper jaw. So the upper teeth and the lower teeth, the only part that actually touches and bangs and wears off is the outside half of the bottom teeth and the inside half or third of the upper tooth. So you have these outside edges upper and inside edges lower next to the tongue that never get worn off. And so as a result, you need someone from the time they're 5 till the time they pass on to make sure that someone is checking those teeth to make sure that you don't have points, because these points will literally punch holes in the gums and these points here will punch holes in the tongue. How often do you float? Depends on the horse. Some of the older horses that have had really bad care, you might be doing it every year. Most horses every 2 or 3 years. All right? If I have a horse that's a cutter or reiner and you need perfect bit function and perfect teeth so they don't make some stupid move and there go your points and there goes your win for your entry fee, sometimes they're doing them every 6 months. Race horses, they're looking at them every 6 months. They want to make sure that the horse's mouth does not hurt so he gets into the bit and he does his job. All right? Cool. We're going to go in